Mr. Grodner.
Yes, Your Honor. I just have a question about procedure.
Sir, this is your case. You want to respond to his contentions?
I would like to oblige by the rules of this court. And
Go ahead.
therefore, I would like to ask about the rules of this court.
You may stand right there and respond.
When I was involved in previous hearings, Judge Brody had a clock. He basically counted how much time one side was speaking, the other side was speaking, and in that sense, he was very fair. He wanted to make sure that parties have the same time to speak. So my question is, does Your Honor also employ this sort of a standard of fairness?
So you've had 3/4 of the time to speak up to this morning. You've had the majority of the time. Counsel's had about 15, 18 minutes.
That's Your Honor's estimation?
I just looked at the clock.
I got you. And so Your Honor treats
But
discussion...
sir, do you have a response, or are you going to stand here and talk all day?
I'm asking about procedure because...
I told you to go ahead and say what you have to say. That's all you need to do.
Can
we don't
I
need to go any further in discussions. Just say what you have to say.
I want to follow the rules of the court.
I just told you, speak.
Okay. What am I supposed to speak about?
Nothing, sir. I'm not.
No,
Listen.
okay.
If you have a response, you have a response.
I
If
do.
you don't, you don't. So go ahead and make a brief response. Go ahead.
Mr. Miller made a statement here, and I'd like to address obviously every single statement that he made, but overall I want to make an argument.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In the opinion Haywood versus Cannon versus Miller, Court of Appeals wrote the following: because we are of the opinion that summary judgment was erroneously entered in favor of the defendant, we must also address the question presented by the defendant, Mr. Miller, which means that it was not Court of Appeals' idea.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. What I'm asking you right now is, do you want, he's asked for sanctions against you to keep you from contacting him and leave the issue of attorney's fees open?
Your Honor, it's impossible for me to proceed. I think this is really prejudicial when I'm not allowed to finish my sentence.
Excuse me, sir. It's not prejudicial. I'm not going to let you come in here and grandstand and waste this court's time. You can respond to the issues that the court asks you to address, or that's it. You're not going to come in here and just talk about everything that you want to talk about over and over. That's not happening. I've tried to explain that to you on several occasions, sir. I said, did you want to respond to his contentions? You want to go back to that same story that you were saying earlier about...
Because it's related, yes, Your Honor.
Sir, go ahead. Go ahead. You have 10 minutes. Go ahead.
And Your Honor,
You have 10 minutes. That's the end. You have 10 minutes. You have talked all morning. I have asked you specific questions over and over. You want to start rambling. You want to start talking about something else. Now, you have 10 minutes. Your time is running, sir.
My question is, do I have 10 minutes?
You have 10 minutes. Which word do you not understand? 10 or minutes? You have 10 minutes to respond, sir.
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
longer you stand there and want to debate with the court, you are wasting your time.
Your Honor, do I have... Okay.
You have 10 minutes to respond. That's it.
Okay. Is it 10 minutes of Your Honor interrupting me? Because I have...
Listen, you got one more time. If you don't respond, the case is over and you can appeal it to the Court of Appeals. I'm not going to let you waste this court's time all day, sir.
So
You just respond. You have 10 minutes to respond to the allegations or the statements made by Mr. Miller. Now, I can't be any clearer. You can respond. Your time starts now. Do what you want to do. Go.
So, my understanding is...
I'm not answering any more questions. I've answered all the questions I'm going to ask you. You got 10 minutes.
Okay, so I would appreciate if this court would not interrupt me if possible.
Listen, sir. Let me tell you something. You are pushing the edge of the shelf. You are disrupting the court. I'm telling you that now. So, I'm telling you for the final time, you now have 9 minutes to make your statements and response, and that's it.
I'm sorry, so Your Honor has interrupted me multiple times, and Your Honor...
If you stop talking and answer the question, you wouldn't be disrupted. Now answer the question.
How can I answer the question if Your Honor is
Don't worry about
interrupting
it,
me?
sir. Don't worry about it. I gave you an opportunity. You want to stand here and debate and argue with the court? I'm not going to engage in that, sir. I'm not going to do it. Some judges would lock you up. I'm not
But
like that.
Can I speak?
No. I gave you a chance to speak. You want to debate with me about procedure. I gave you a chance. Don't say anything else. If
No.
you say another word, you're going to be in contempt because I'm tired of you disrupting court.